Hello guys, welcome to Unreal Engine. Today we are learn how we can choose our player to play. You can see here we can select a player for our game, and when we start the game our selected player will appear in our map. This is will be a quick and easy tutorial for beginner. So let's begin. Here now we select the player. Okay, you can see when we start our game, when we this is our character. I want this character to play. Okay, I think this is our main character. Okay, so when we start the game, you can see our player is not appear here. Okay, so we make a option here for selecting our character, which character will play the game. Okay, so how we make it? First of all, just demonstrating something for your knowledge. We need to go game animation sample, go to level. There is a default level. Select it, and you can see here. This is our main game animation sample. Here is the widget button to select the player. Okay, I select this player. This player will appear here, and we start play. And when we go back there also was option to select player. If I select Twin Blast, Twin Blast will play the game. So I need this widget to choose the player. This is simple. So how we make it? Let's do it. Go back to content and go to our main menu. Player option menu button. We need to create another level because for selecting our character we use the game animation wizard, and we can't go back to game animation sample and select our player. Is not like professional game making, so I just make another level for player option. Okay, make it player option, open the level here, and it will bind fully blank. We add everything here, create sky, create atmosphere. Okay, so you can see it's good. Make our player option here. So we just cube here, drag it. Okay, and here we also add a game start button here, and when we play we see nothing because we don't save the game mode here. Just save this our default game mode GM sandbox. And now if we hit play, you can see we are here, and now we are make the wizard loop in here that we can change our player. Okay, so now we also need a trigger. Okay, so just make a trigger. We need to go blueprint class, select actor, and name it player option trigger. Okay, and open it and add a box collision here. Just add a box. Yes, okay, and we add the box collision here, and we just add on component begin overlooked. Okay, and drag it to our world. When our player go to go hit the trigger, the widget for choose player will be appear. So we on the on component begin, we just create a widget blueprint here. Create widget. Select our game animation sample widget. Game animation sample widget and add it. Add to add to viewport. Okay, and also we need it player controller, and also we need set show mouse cursor. We need mouse for selecting our player, and also we need another overloop here. uh, we just go and end overloop, and here we just need remove from parents, and also need duplicate these two and untick the mouse cursor. It means when we our player is go to the trigger, the widget blueprint will appear and our mouse cursor will appear. And when we out of the trigger, our widget blueprint will be removed from the viewport and our mouse cursor will be removed from the viewport. Okay, so just compile it and let's see it's work or not. Just go there. Sorry. Okay, so you can see there is now option. uh, uh, we just select our player, cross it, but it cross the whole game. Okay, this will cross the whole game. Can't select our player. Select our player, but we are out from the game. Okay, and also we need a indicator to know it. This is the option. So we just, for knowing our ticket is here, we just add something for remembering. Okay, you can add some user interface here. I'm just use the a queue for the demonstration. Okay, for the demonstration, for the example. Okay, we now we can see, so this is our widget uh, interface trigger, and we just um, change the color of the cube. Okay, let's just color not the noticeable. Yes, this is noticeable. Okay, so this is our trigger, and we need to create a back button for go to our main menu back. So just go to our main menu, and here also we need make a button widget. Okay, so this is easy, pretty easy, simple. This is not hard class. You just make same thing again and again. Widget back to menu. Okay, okay, widget back to menu. Go there, and here we just add a canvas like we used before, and the canvas the same things, and here we just add a button for back, button for back, and add a text. Just rename it to back, and change the color of this to red. Okay, and also create a event here. I'm going to make mistake. Okay, hold on, and add a label here. Because when we choose our player, we just the back button will appear, and we can back to our main menu here. The main menu, our main menu is a label, so we just go to level, open a level, sorry, my mistake. Open level by object reference, and we select our main menu. Okay, main menu. Okay, so we just go to our main menu. Okay, let's see it's work or not. We need to first go there, and when we select our player here, don't know, we just go our player option and go open label, this label blueprint. In the beginning we just create a label, the back button, create widget. We select our back button widget here, w back button. What's the name I make? W back button, sorry, w back button menu. Add to viewport, add to viewport. Also get no, we don't edit here. Okay, we just add the same thing. Just go our back button trigger, and when you overlook, we also create another widget, and this will be our w back button menu. Okay, compile. Okay. And also remove from parents, we select these two things. Compile. Let's see is work or not, guys. So when we are back here, go to our player change button. You can see our back button is appear here now, and we just select twin blast and press the back button. We can see we are returned to our main menu. Now we select our player and play new game. You can see we are playing with twin blast. Okay, so our full game menu is complete. Now we just make some customization, primary customization. Okay, so in the default map, okay, in the default map we need to go project settings. In the map section, we need to select our main menu. This will be our main map now. Okay, and now you can see how can we exactly play like a professional game. Use our main menu. Okay, so just save all things to here, and we are just close our project and go to project again. We are open our game animation project here. Okay, so you can see this is our now start map, our main menu. Thing here, we have to go our widget menu, and in the player option we need to select the label here, not the widget. We just open label, sorry, open label by reference. We select our player option label. Now that's it. Okay, so when we start our game here, you can see our new game. If we press the new game, you can see we are playing our start our game, but we need to change our player. If we need to change our player, go back and play hit button, and here we press player option button, and here will be a map again, and we go to our player option. We select our specific player and hit back. We are back to our main button and press new game. You can see our players appear. So now you are able to make a professional main menu of your game. That's it. I detailing the class, I can make it in 2 3 minutes, but I detailing the class for the beginner. So if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe, and hit a comments if you know, if you want to know something from me. Thank you very much.